When you come out to the Highland Games in North America, one of the events that you're going to run into is the sheaf toss. It's not as commonly contested as part of the Highland Games overseas, but here in North America, it's pretty much a fixture. The idea is to use a pitchfork to throw a burlap bag filled with hay or rope way up high over a bar for height. Each athlete gets 3 attempts at each height, and the bar keeps going up until there's nobody left. Not just about throwing it for height, it's also about making it over the bar. In the event of a tie, we look back at the previous heights and we see who missed more times. So you don't want to miss. The standard weight for the bags for pro men is 20 pounds. For amateur men and masters, it's 16 pounds. For men 60 plus, it's 12 pounds. And for women and juniors, it's 10-pound bag. A good place to start for beginners is with ground pulls. In a ground pull, the athlete stabs through the bag with their fork and then lays the bag on the ground across their body so that their midsection is sort of twisted up. From here, it's easy to just execute the second half of the throw. And you'd be surprised how much height you can get this way. You fire off with the legs, untwist that midsection violently, and swing the arms up towards the bar. This is really the finish of the full throw. So it's a good thing to practice or to use as warm-ups as you get better. From the crouch position, you'll feel the bag start to slide down the tines of the fork. And as that bag slides down the fork, I think of this like sort of a power meter in a video game. As it reaches the end of the tines, you need to pull extra hard, apply a sort of a flick. And you can tell when you've done it right because the tines on the fork vibrate when you get a good flick off the end of the bag. A mistake that a lot of beginners make is that they try to overpower this event. So a big, strong guy can come in and try the sheaf toss, but if they're too rigid, too tight, and too slow, the bag doesn't like to go anywhere. The key is to stay loose, stay nice and long, and to stay fast. As you graduate from ground pulls, you start to incorporate a little bit of backswing. As you add backswing a little bit at a time, the throw starts a little earlier. And instead of just pulling off of the ground, you actually use a little bit of downward drive to generate some momentum as you go into that same big finish. You want to see what it's all about, and you want to test your skills with real forks and bags? Come sign up for training day, and we'll show you how it's done.